What's up guys, AFC Dino here and welcome to a new video. This is actually pre-recorded. I'm semi-pre-recorded because in the recording I actually found out I wasn't recording sound. My mic was muted. So I hit my face, gonna commentate over it till the point where I actually noticed that I wasn't that my mic wasn't working, and then you guys will see the official sound, the official commentary. But yeah, I was queuing up here. By the way guys, I just wanted to play an extra couple of games to keep this account in the top 100. It'd be cool with that icon. And yeah, if you are interested in this team, it's on Patreon with a full team building guide. Yeah, let's look at our opponent. He was using a Torkoal, which was strange to me because I didn't see any Sun Sweepers on his team. So I felt like maybe this is a novice trainer or something. But right off the bat, I felt like my Weavile just kills 4 of his 6 Pokemon easily. So I definitely wanted to make use of that. But I led up with Swampert, because if he leads, the worst lead he can go for is Superior for me. And I have a Mandibuzz, so I don't really care. And my opponent went into the Rotom. I live Hydro Pump easily. I just went for Stealth Rock at this point. He missed Hydro. And I get up my rocks. Obviously, I don't want to take too much damage on this, because if that Dragonite is like Choice Banded or Dragon Dance, this is my main way of stopping him. So I swapped out into my Toxicroak because I have obviously Dry Skin, as he went for Hydro Pump. And now I get to use Substitute. So I felt like he was spamming Hydro, you may have your choice, but he stayed in, which was strange to me because he just saw Dry Skin. So it was a bit strange, and here I felt like Gengar might be coming in. I'm just gonna Drain Punch in case he doesn't. Gengar can always come in, but he Thunderbolts and he revealed Life Warped. I get my Drain Punch damage off, which is nice. Like here, I think I either went for Toxic or Drain Punch again. He doesn't have Rocks up, so I didn't really care too much if Gengar came in, which he did. And I was looking, I got my Black Sludge first, which made me think he doesn't have Black Sludge. Didn't end up having one. I went into Mandibuzz. He can either be Specs, Scarf, or Life Warped. Maybe he's Sash, but he goes for the Nasty Plot, so at least he's not choiced. But I know I can live Focus Blast, so I'm gonna U-turn. I live Thunderbolt as well. But he goes for Sludge Bomb. That did so much. And he revealed a Life Orb, so I get the U-turn off, and this is where I get to bring in my Weavile. With all that damage, I will be able to knock him out with the Pursuit, even if he stays in. And I obviously don't want to switch into like a Life Orb Sludge Bomb, looking at my team. So I just pursued him, and we knock him out really nicely. So I assume either Torkoal or Rotom comes in. Torkoal ends up coming in, and yeah, my Mandibuzz is just so low that if he goes for a Rocks here, so that was my thought process. If he goes for a Rocks here, I get to at least heal up my Mandibuzz, because I don't get any heal opportunities versus Starmie or Rotom. Maybe versus Superior, but not if I have to switch in, because Superior gets 2+2, and definitely not versus Dragonite. But he ended up going for Rocks, as I was able to go for the Roost, and if he goes for the Rapid Spin here, I can just debug his Rocks away, get a switch without having to switch into Stealth Rock if he wants to Stealth Rock again. But the only reason I have to switch out if he has Yawn or something, maybe Toxic. But I'll be able to just debug here. My opponent ended up staying in. He went for Overheat, and I was like, what the heck? And I did quite a bit. It's 40.6%, but I am able to Roost now. He showed Overheat, Stealth Rock, Rapid Spin. So at least he can never really kill me. And now he went into the Starmie as I get back to full HP. And here I was saying, well, I'm full HP anyway. He can never kill me from full. Now with Ice Beam, not even if he's Life Orb. I get the free U-turn if he Ice Beams here. I can trap him with Weavile again, as he does end up Ice Beaming. and that did only 41.9%, and he was life warped. Now that's insane, this Manibus bug. But yeah, with that damage, he's gonna be in pursuit range as well of Weavile. Weavile will end up picking up another kill. I was calking it here though. So we're obviously not choice banded, so we have to calk if we're going to kill the Starmie with our item. So I pursued here, knowing that I would kill him from there, even if he stays in. Starmie gone, and we basically picking up 2 kills here with the Weavile. While Weavile's still at full HP. And Manibus still has enough HP to come in on the Superior. Here comes Rotom. I knew Rotom was life warped. Didn't want to stay in because I cannot kill him. I went into my Toxicroak. I know Toxicroak can live Thunderbolt. And with the Black Sludge, I shouldn't get to it KO'd. And I wanted to keep Weezing plus Swampert for the Dragonite. So this is why I didn't go into Swampert, because if I take a Life Orb Hydro Pump, I might not be able to live a +1 Dragon Claw. And Toxicroak wasn't that needed this game. And he's taking Life Orb Chip anyway. My opponent goes for Thunderbolt. Yeah, I just ate it up. Like, Toxicroak, amazing. And here I went for Toxic in case he went to Dragonite. If I get the Toxic on a Rotom, that's fine as well, because Rotom is going to die to my Dragonite's Extreme Speed and Weavile's Night Slash. We ended up going into the Dragonite, which meant that I was able to go directly into Swampert. With the Poison and Rocky Helmet, we will do a lot of chip. And if he Dragon Dances up, I can get a free Ice Punch off. So he does end up Dragon Dancing here. Wark Raymond. And I just Ice Punch. As he Dragon Claws me. And it actually didn't 2-hit KO me, which surprised me. This was either a low roll or he's running Jolly. But it doesn't really matter. We get the kill there. Swampert can still work against Torkoal. Because obviously I have Earthquake. Against Rotom, I can go into Toxicroak. My opponent decided to go into Torkoal instead of going into Superior to Leaf Storm. So I get an Earthquake off. And that's basically a 2-hit KO. I can just go for Stealth Rock because he's gonna die to the Rocky Helmet if he Rapid Spins too much. And he actually stayed in. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted. And he went for Explosion, but we are hidden ability Swampert. And again, guys, the reason is because I'm not using any water type attacks on this Swampert. So I might as well use hidden ability this way. I can waste Trick Room turns from things like Bronzong when they Stealth Rock Trick Room and then try to Explosion to get a free switch, but they cannot get the Explosion of those kind of things. Otherwise, I'm not using an ability on Swampert, which is whatever. And we have the money. The water thing is not even that expensive. It only cost me like 600k or something. But I went into Weezing here to not allow him to get the boost from Leaf Storm, which ends up working really well. I didn't need Weezing to win anymore, but making sure that he doesn't get those boosts makes it just easier. And I can just go for Sludge Bomb. I actually went first, so I was like, does he have Dragon Tail on this? And he did end up going for the Dragon Tail, but he Dragon Tailed me in the worst possible mon, being Dragonite. And I can just Extreme Speed Sweep him from here and win the game. But yeah, a couple of things we showed up in this game. Blocking. Weezing is such a good Pokemon, guys. Blocking the boost from Superior and not allowing the Torkoal to use Explosion. That was really cool. Yeah, I Extreme Speed this as well, and obviously an offensive Rotom is gonna die to this. And we basically didn't lose any Pokemon, even though he had a lot of damage on his team. Somewhere when before I start the next battle, guys, I was looking at my rank, 804 something. I think I was rank 88 at that point. Yeah. And I was just rambling on about something, but we got into in the next game we get into a high ranked player as well. So I think he was ranked 55 or something. But we just have to wait till the sound gets back, and then I'm just gonna remove the voiceover and remove the thing in front of my face. The battle is about to start, but I think I found it out in team preview when I was setting up the cog or something. But I noticed right off the bat that I was playing against the stall team. And yeah, my heavy hitter is Dragon Knight. Wow. I just noticed, guys. Oh, there's my voice. My microphone wasn't working. Luckily, the battle wasn't that great, but I'm still gonna show it. I'll probably, yeah, commentate over it or something. But yeah, my opponent bringing stall. Gotta be rough breaking this. Can definitely do it with the combination of Weavile and Dragon Knight, because Dragon Knight definitely does a lot of damage to him. But this is going to be a very difficult game. See, he probably has a healing move somewhere too. I'm gonna lead up with Swampert though. Get up my rocks, force my opponent to click defog as well. He's rank 55. I don't think I die to Power Whip. I'm just gonna rock up against him. I'm physically defensive. His rocks are gonna be annoying for his Volcarona. Obviously, I don't like dealing with rocks. But having rocks up myself versus him can be nice. He goes for his own rocks. And let's see. I'm going to my Weezing here. He goes for a Wisp. Like, I can get a Toxic Spike off. And this will force him to defog, basically. He does go for the Power Whip here, which he reveals now. There's like Ligar. And he needs to defog for me. So what I'll do is just Sludge Bomb this guy. And let's see if we can get a poison off, because I know he's not gonna attack me. But if I can get a poison on him, that would be cool. There we go. He might have aromatherapy on the Blissey though. So I have to keep that in mind. I can see him go for a Roost or something. I'll bring in the Mandibuzz. As he free Qs on me. U-turn here on the Roost. Now I get in my Weavile. So it's Roost, Defog, Earthquake. Does he have Toxic? That's the question. I'm actually gonna go into Swampert first. Kind of sub air. And I'm gonna go for the Toxic on Reuniclus. Just because it helps with I get him wheezing, because the poison ticks still go every turn. And I want to know if it's a Focus Blast set. I'm just gonna attack him. Rocky Helmet. It's defensive. Okay. That's all we needed to know. He's gonna roost anyway. Oh, I went for Calm Mind. Thought he would recover, but so be it. Get in the wheezing, and the badly poison will really start to rack up here. He's at +3, but he's not life orb, so I don't know if I die. And if he wants to stay in, he's gonna die. If I killed this, I can win with my Toxicroak, so that's the thing. This trade is completely fine for me. I get in WEAVILE. He doesn't know if I'm Choice Banded or not, but I can just go for Pursuit. And he might think I'm Choice Banded. And tries to go Gligar to Defog. If that's the case, then he gets completely destroyed. His safest bet is to go Ferrothorn. But trading Wheezing there for Reuniclus is really nice. Because I can now really win with my Toxicroak. Especially if he goes Gligar here. Shout out to the item, boys. Shout out to the item! Goodbye! FF right now, boy. FF right now. FF right now, my man. Gonna Night Slash this guy. That's the poison right there. This is definitely a bulky Volcarona. I don't know if I'm faster. Yep. That's like a max defense Volcarona, otherwise he would have died. I actually have... I could actually do it with Brick Break, but now I can play a bit of a different game. My opponent decides to forfeit. He got completely smashed with his Stalty. That's because he assumed I was Choice Banded with Weavile. They usually assume it when they see Pursuit. Like I had the situation with another player as well in one of the previous videos. I Dragon Claw with Dragonite, and then I got him really low, but he wasn't in pursuit range of my item. But he was in pursuit range of Choice Bandit, and I could have bluffed the Choice Bandit that way as well. If I went for pursuit the other game, I kill Reuniclus, and my opponent might have gone into Luxrio. Like my opponent went into Gligar in this game as well. It's because I had the Toxic Spikes up as well with Stealth Rock, so he wanted to remove them so Volcarona can actually breathe. But yeah, we smashed them. Really good. And now we are at 805 and 70. I'm not gonna play too much on this account. 805 and 70 puts us at rank 81. So we might stay in the top 100 that way. Like I don't wanna climb too much, not with this team though. This team is more for fun. Obviously, everyone showed up his worth. If he somehow did get rid of my Weavile, I did have the Dragonite in the bag. But to be that bulky, he was definitely max HP, max defense. He couldn't outspeed me at +1. He needed 2 Quiver Dances. You need a certain amount of speed on a Volcarona to outspeed Weavile then. And he obviously wasn't running it. So in that sense, Weavile putting in the work. Toxicroak poisoning. See guys, the poison on that Reuniclus mattered a lot. That poison mattered a lot. I guess I should have just used Pain Split with Weezing, or I should have just attacked him instead of Toxic Spikes though. But the Toxic Spikes did help against the Volcarona. But I forgot that the moment Weezing dies, his ability activates again. The Magic Art. But like I said, I clicked Toxic on him, and then he stayed in for so many turns. And then I come in with Weezing, and even though he doesn't get damaged, the turns keep ticking. So the poison is racking up, even though you don't see the damage. But the moment so I hope you guys learned something from this Weezing's ability on Toxic. Because you guys might think, oh, Adino, he has Magic Art, that's a noob move, but this is the reason. If I didn't poison him, I wouldn't have gotten him that low. The reason I got him that low was because of Weezing. So I used Mana Buzz to rack up the poison and then get him Weezing on the Focus Blast. Because he's never clicking Psychic on me. He's either clicking Recover or Focus Blast. And I know my Weezing can live, because we saw Rookie Helmet, so he wasn't Life Orbed. So I knew I could live a +3 Focus Blast at least. And then the damage we stacked up from the poison just got there all at once. And yeah, that was just enough. So maybe running Protect on Weezing might be really good as well, because it can be good for Choice Band Garchomp too, to scout what your opponent is doing. But in that situation, when you're facing a Reuniclus, using Toxic on them and then bring in Weezing after they stayed in for a while can be really good too. Anyway, I think we ended up with that battle. I don't feel like playing too much. I just wanted to get a couple of games in with this team. We already pretty much showcased everything. Dragonite got some good games. Toxicroak definitely got some good games. Weavile definitely got some good games. Swampert was really solid. Mandibus always solid. Like I think it's my most used mon since I started playing again. And Weezing, I'm starting to use Weezing a lot too, but for good reasons, as you guys see. Just nullifying your opponent's ability is so big, guys. It's insane what all the possibilities. No Arena Trap, no Magic Bounce. It's so freaking good getting up your Toxic Spikes. So yeah, that's something I'm really excited about, the Weezing. Like, yeah, sorry if I'm going to use it a lot, but Weezing, the best Pokemon for just fighting types. No fighting type is, almost no of the fighting types are running Earthquake, so makes it really good. And yeah, variety of moves. You can Thunderbolt, you can Flamethrower, you can Sludge Bomb, Sludge Wave. I've seen some Iron Defense sets, I think. Some crazy sets. But yeah, I think I'm rambling on too much for this video. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, guys. If you are interested in this team, check it out on Patreon. I think it's a pretty cool team to use if you want to have some fun. Like, not a lot of people are using Swampert anymore. Let's see if I can find him though. The sticks. Like, Swampert is one of my favorite Pokemon as well. Let's see where he's at though. Maybe he's not even OU anymore. I don't really see him that often, but oh, there's Swampert. Actually has a 53% win rate. Oh wait, never mind, the Stomach Champ. Okay, never mind. Damn. Only 48, yeah. Yeah, it just sucks. Because he doesn't have a recovery move, I'm using Rest on it. Actually, if I can use Recover or Slack Up on that guy, I would. But yeah, check out the team on Patreon. Like I said, guys, join the Discord server. If you want like feedback on your own team, you can post your PokePaste in our Rate My Team channel on Discord. You'll get feedback. And yeah, check me out on Twitch too. I do stream on Twitch as well on YouTube. And with that all being said, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.